So last time you guys went on an adventure with a bunch of legionaries, and
Hey, I'm back.
I'm gonna actually move you over here to important characters. Mr. Chauncey Grava was actually leading you on an expedition into the Baldur's Gate territory. You were delivering supplies, assumedly, to the capital, but it seemed a bit strange for there to be so many guards on this caravan. But they were pretty useful because you sort of got ambushed over here by a bunch of orcs. And handily, Gabriel's character murdered most of them, and victory was
He's called
granted
by my
to you.
porn name.
Sanguine Valentine killed all of them green peoples.
With a lot of support from me.
Oh yeah.
And the fact that I organised and alerted everyone so they had a competent battle line. But yeah, sure. Yeah, it was all him. Yep.
Well, you had a front line, we had a back line.
Sounds like a fucking blood angel that turned to Slanesh.
Something like that.
I think I was in the woods shitting behind a tree.
You were.
Yes,
Yeah,
you were,
you were.
and you got sort of wiped out when there was a huge explosion. I think you left before that. Like
Yeah, Zatch did, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you don't even know about this. So there was a big explosion of green energy that actually hit everyone, and then you got sent into this little box here, and y'all had a conversation with this creature over here, and
That looks pretty
this is actually something that Akmenos has not freely done. You were asked to actually go kill a guy who has disrupted the peace between, or the barrier between life and death. So I'm not sure, does your character actually agree to take this mission?
We didn't really have much of a choice, if I
deity?
remember correctly.
Do I recognize the voice at all?
This is what you would recall as some creature that collects souls.
I'd probably be scared enough to say yes. It doesn't look like I have much choice.
Yeah, we didn't really have much of a choice in the end. We decided to go for it. So,
Yeah.
Well, you could have declined, like he wasn't forcing you, he was just
Oh
asking
yeah,
you to
because
do this.
declining to a soul harvesting being is such a good idea.
Well, that's all up to you.
Yeah, sure, we decline. Game over, man. Let's go.
Game over, man. I'm just going to farm potatoes now. Okay, and after that, we're actually up to snuff, so to say, because we're here. The legionaries have buried the dead, and the healers, which would be Alvin, this guy over here, and the other like cleric, they have tended to the wounds of the people. And this is where you are currently. So what do you guys want to do?
I think the great big beam of light hit Baldur's Gate, didn't it? Wasn't that where it originated from, or something?
Yes, that is where the creature like designated your task to be, and Chauncey is going to be moving that way because he's concerned about the well-being of the leader of the empire.
Is there a large cloud of smoke coming from that direction?
You can't really see smoke because there's a huge rainfall coming your way, and the horizon everywhere is green. You can't really see it here because I'm not gonna blind everyone with green shit, but like if you look up, your character sees a green sky.
Oh, so it did happen. It was just not our imagination.
Definitely not. Everything around you is covered in green hue.
That's disturbing.
Well, to Baldur's Gate, I guess.
Because I missed that conversation with this mysterious being. You said he gave us a quest to kill someone?
Yes, you have been tasked to kill a character called Opotectron, and his name is a bit wacky, yes. And
what do we know anything else about him?
He's a human. That's about everything you know. And also the creature pointed you towards the blast zone. That's where he's residing.
I'll put Tekron. Right, it's
That's
okay.
how I wrote it down.
I wrote it as well. But tech.
I appear to have lost my notes, but whatever.
Yeah, my character tends to not speak much, so
I'm a bit speechless.
Well, Chauncey speaks up. Form up! And the legionaries just start forming up near him, and we must go see what's happening in the capital. That cannot have good repercussions. The blast that was just witnessed by everyone here. We must keep moving, see what's happened.
Well, we're on our way there anyways, so might as well come along.
You will still get paid as we agreed.
I take it the caravan is still intact.
I don't think we saved it.
I'm not asking him, I'm asking the DM. Is like, because I wasn't here at the end. Does the caravan all...
I mean, the orcs were held away and murdered pretty much.
Yeah.
We got you guys got very lucky on your monster gear rolls, and then I rolled shit with the orcs all the time, so they just got butchered.
Is it
like D&D?
Is the music too loud for anyone else?
You can turn it down, go to the cogwheel.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, put it somewhere around under volume or level.
I put it around 20% or 15%.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah, well, anybody can do it.
I'm gonna go sit on the first cart in the driver's seat, I guess.
I'm gonna go walk along next to this cart.
Gonna
Well,
climb
this
on
point, it
to
really
this
doesn't
cart
matter.
to get elevation. See what I can see. Keep an eye out.
There's so few people left of the guard patrol that they're going to just walk alongside, and the Alvin and his compatriot are going to get on one of the carts. Here we go. Y'all can be there.
So
But
is
anyway-
this still with us?
Yeah, Miri is there. She's following you.
Maybe Laddie can control her as well.
Sure, for a while.
Sure.
If you
I
want
guess.
to. Up to
I mean,
you.
it makes it easier for you, I suppose.
And you did have kind of an arrangement with me, the two of you, so
Yes. Yeah.
it'd be nice, it's kind of a fun thing.
Alright, so I'm just gonna keep this.
I'm just gonna toss it in the air. My character's just gonna toss a question in the air, like, anybody know what this big rock represents? I'm gonna point at the face.
Just
Can I roll history or something on that?
Sure.
Nope.
You think it looks like a funny face.
It's a funny face. I might write a song about it.
Oh yeah, I was about to say something that you would like to put into your lyrics.
Oh.
Oh,
Funny
no.
face, funny face.
Are you singing that loud?
No.
Aw.
He's being your muse.
Smelly cat, funny face.
right. So I guess we continue on.
Yeah, I'll take the lead kind of in track forward. Then
I start climping on my lute and singing "Long Road to Ruin, Heaven in Your Eyes."
You guys are
Under the bright starlights.
Right, nice.
This is a song by the Chew Fighters.
oh, shit.
Suddenly your party feels more murderous than before. So you reach sort of a hilltop. This is pretty cool to do it like this. But you see Baldur's Gate because you were like half a day away from the town, and you see the town, and everything seems to be intact. Like nothing is broken, even though you saw that this area was directly hit by the
Green
the
flame.
effects of the green magical And are any of your characters from this area?
I'm not.
Highly doubtfully.
Okay, so you guys venture down, and you go into the streets of the town, and what you see is rather terrible. The city looks glorious from the outside. It still is pristine, but then the reality hits you. There are dead people everywhere, children, men, women.
So it's like basically everything is looking fine except everyone's dead?
Not everyone. There are alive people walking around. There's plenty of guardsmen, as an example. They are trekking around the streets looking for survivors, but it seems that the city was devastated completely by the blast.
Okay, so they are survivors.
There are survivors, but there are hundreds of dead people littering the streets as you walk around.
What are the buildings like?
They look
Are they intact, or are they broken?
Yes,
and battered?
like you saw from the hilltop, everything seems fine, and same as from the outside of the gates, everything was fine, and even when you walk inside,
just a ton of corpses.
The structures are.
You said there was a
completely
smoke
sound.
cloud or something?
No, there was a rain cloud. It's raining heavily. Like you're walking in the rain towards the city.
Okay, I thought there was like a big... Never mind. Carry on.
So that's just green humming lights in the background? Like, as a green airy light or something?
It's more like you can see like sunshine from the distance as mitigated by this green sort of, it's not fog, but it's like preventing like direct sunlight and other like natural effects to be normal in your eyes. And as you look down, everything seems to be shined in this green.
So it's like a decayed
hue.
light.
Yes, something like that. And there are, like I said, hundreds of dead people all around. There are some survivors trying to like scatter around, but a lot of people are very scared of what has happened, and most likely a lot of them are hiding currently. So this is pretty devastating even for your sort of leader, Chauncey. And he just looks around. He turns towards you. We need to go speak to the king about this and see what we can do. And then he sort of looks at Alvin. Alvin, you need to take the legionaries and help these people around. We need to go and see if there's something that we can do. And you keep moving around these streets.
So we're following Chauncey, yeah.
If you want to. He's trying to lead you to the royal barracks, and because of all of the chaos and everything, you don't even get stopped at any point, because it has like the information has gone through to all levels that this devastation has struck heavily in the town.
As we're sort of walking through the streets, I want to kind of look at the corpses. Is it sort of common folk or guards, or is it indiscriminate? Does it seem to be? Yeah.
It seems that this blast has hit just about everyone. There are noble people, there are poor people, there are old people. It really doesn't matter. But
soldiers?
When you look, do you want to do an examination on these people? Or is it just that you're
Sure,
peering?
I'm not going to stop and touch corpses, but...
Perception then, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just for looking at them.
I'm blinded by the rain. I can't see shit.
It seems that the rain is sort of also protecting you from the visual reality that is around you, that there are so many seemingly innocent people that have lost their lives for some abhorrent reason. Does anyone else want to roll on this? Or is it just him?
I don't even know from there.
Yeah, is Dan should have? No.
No, because he wasn't part of the patrol, I don't think.
No, I'm gonna assume that he's going to join on the next scene, the party.
Or something, yeah.
And I have an idea about that. But okay, you guys keep traveling, and then you go to the King's Court. And when you arrive into the building, you see an argument going on. You can hear it from across the room. The king is actually yelling at the captain of the guard. Where is he? Where is my mage? You must find him. He knows how to solve things like this. You're all so superstitious you're afraid of him. He's not very amused about what has gone down in the last 7 or 8 hours. And the guard captain just nods. I'm sorry, my lord. And he leaves to do his duty to find this person. And he goes away. But then...
Can I take a quick look at him and see if I know him?
Who?
The guard captain. Well,
sure.
I have wandered around a lot, but I'm not from the city, so...
Okay, yeah, make a roll.
Nope.
He looks like any other big person you've ever seen.
I might write a song about him.
Okay, and Chauncey just turns around. Just be respectful and do not make too much fuss about his choices in life. And he just walks in here. Somehow shrinks sideways.
Because becoming a king is a hard choice in life. I mumble.
Do I hear that?
roll perception, I don't know. Do you hear it? You sort of make some of the words out about being a king, something, but you cannot quite like understand what he's
America.
Oh, okay, that also, sure. Why not? Just put it there.
Just so you know, my hand is on my...
shit!
By the way, I can't move my character.
My hand is on my blade.
just
your hand can be in. Yes, your character actually is in this room, but he's I don't know, he's right like there. He's not really involved in the conversation. You're just sitting idly by.
Yeah, Zach can't move his character.
I'll make a new one.
Yeah.
It's make a new one. I'll just delete this one. Okay, there you go. And
they're very big, those two.
For you?
I'm a pretty big human.
Oh god.
Oh god.
do please. Oh my god. Okay, sure.
I'm like 191 meters. I mean, it's like...
There we
How
go.
tall am I, actually? Background. Oh. I'm not very tall.
Okay, so Chauncey addresses the king. My lord, I have returned from my mission, and it was a success. Alvin has retrieved the item that you requested. And the king sort of nods. We need to find my grand wizard. He's lost, and these fools, and he sort of points at the purple-robed people around him, cannot find him. And you see a couple of new people. Whee! Let's go here. You see, first of all, is Aiden Griwyth, the king of the new empire, and this would be Aelis Griwyth, his wife. The Queen.
Oh, she's an elf.
Hmm.
Or a ladder.
She's many things.
Can I roll?
Sure, you may roll,
I
but
don't think he meant that kind of roll.
yeah, sure, roll. But what would you want to roll to see if you know this?
What
character?
is she?
Nature roll?
Or perception? Oh, no, almost.
Would my
She
experience with monster hunting help me in this role?
Maybe.
What do I roll?
But again, I don't know if you can just roll perception. You can just see what her characteristics
Interesting,
are outside.
Glowing shit.
Nope.
I roll perception on that. Wait, where's my skills? Because I haven't rolled it yet.
You're pretty.
God, I haven't got disadvantage.
I mean, I don't even know what
This
I
is
would
when you
say
give
with
me disadvantage for some bullshit reason.
You think she's an ape? No, it's fine.
You think she's an ape called Kong?
Yeah.
You clearly see that she's an ape. There.
Back in the
Holy
sack.
shit.
So, what with the 13, Jacques knows that this is indeed an elven creature. Maybe not like a standard elf, but definitely of elven origin. And that's just about what you can say from just looking at her.
What do the people below 13 realise?
I mean, the DC for this kind of a role is pretty high, so I'm saying that.
Oh, well, everyone. I thought you meant just.
No, 13 is
or that.
literally Jacques knows this. 10 is she looks like an elf,
Okay.
like Sanguine Valentine thinks that it's just an elf. Your character believes that there's something
Makes sense.
more, and with the 13, Jacques thinks that okay, there's some elven there, but there's something more. And then there's of course the king.
Have I, in my travels, heard anything about the royal family of Baldur's Gate?
Surely you have, because you travel from tavern to tavern singing songs, right? Isn't that one of your characters' things? Yeah, sure you have. You've heard there was a great controversy a long time ago about.
I don't have to roll for it?
Not for this one, because
Okay.
this was not a politically stable decision by Aiden Griwyth to marry this particular elf. Because
All right, so it is unorthodox of him to marry an elven woman.
this kind of an elven woman, yes.
Yes. Okay.
That's what you know just from your travels and talking to a lot of people in several different taverns, that you gather that these are the two people that they've been talking about.
I haven't even glanced at the Queen, just purely fixated on Aiden.
Sure. Anyone else?
Ah, no, you piqued my interest.
Okay. So then we go back to the map. And as you heard in the conversation before we went to look at the characters more in more detail, Griwtyh is looking for his high mage, and Chauncey is of course interested in helping. How well do you have any clues as to his whereabouts? And at this point, I'm gonna say that it's Dunkard Loken who speaks up. You have a new item in your inventory shortly.